Imagine getting paid just for sharing your thoughts on products and services you use every day. With Survey Junkie, it's that simple. Click on the link in the video description to discover how you can start earning today by taking surveys.
Welcome back to Drama Meter, where we bring you the juiciest updates and latest news on all the unfolding stories. Today, we have some major developments to discuss, so let's dive right in and see where the Drama Meter reads on this breaking news. The future of Vanderpump Rules has been an open question, and after season 11, it's more uncertain than ever. After watching part 3 of the reunion, though, I'm not worried about what lies ahead for the long-running series. In season 9, Vanderpump Rules hit a creative and ratings nadir, but season 10, Scandoval breathed new life into a show that looked like it was limping to the finish line. Every cast member capitalized on the highly publicized scandal that saw Ariana Madix and Tom Sandoval's relationship fall apart due to Sandoval's affair with fellow cast member Rachel Leviss. Vanderpump Rules season 11 has often felt like a letdown even in its most fascinating moments. Frank discussions of the scandal and the show itself could not make up for what felt like a show spinning its wheels. This was due, in part, to how soon filming picked up after the season 10 reunion. The group of former SURvers began filming roughly 3 months after the news of Tom Sandoval and Rachel Leviss's affair broke. This is the typical timeline for the show, but its proximity to Scandoval resulted in a batch of episodes that rehashed the same points over and over. Ariana Madix, one of the stars of the hit Bravo TV show Vanderpump Rules, might be hinting at her future with her latest Instagram activity. Without Leviss' return, the producers were focused on a Sandoval redemption arc, something that Madix rightfully refused to be a part of. Madix's arc on the season made for good television, but in a way that we're not used to on Vanderpump Rules. In the past, breakups have resulted in devastating conversations. Think Kristen Doubt and Sandoval's Miami breakdown, something Madix even references at the season 11 reunion. Without that, though, and with Madix focusing on herself and her other career ventures, something felt like it was missing this season, leading to premature end times proclamations from doomscrollers on social media. Plenty of Bravo shows have been put on pause in the past. The network just pushed the brakes on the highly underrated Summer House, Martha's Vineyard after season 2, and they notoriously put The Real Housewives of Miami on pause in 2013 before bringing it back to resounding acclaim in 2021. Now, for the first time since its premiere, Vanderpump Rules won't pick up cameras this summer, but this doesn't mean it won't be back. Vanderpump Rules is still one of Bravo's most popular shows, and it's unlikely that the network would just let the show quietly go the way of the Real Housewives of DC or Shahs of Sunset. After season 9 reached a series low in ratings, Vanderpump Rules skyrocketed in popularity post-Scandoval, hitting around 2 million viewers for the reunion episodes that saw Sandoval and Leviss eviscerated by the rest of the cast. Season 11 hasn't reached those heights, but it's still one of Bravo's most popular shows, and it's unlikely that the network would just let the show quietly go the way of the Real Housewives of DC or Shahs of Sunset. There's also the cast to contend with. Lala Kent has become one of the most vocal proponents of the show's continuation, and despite her awful delivery, she's not exactly wrong in pointing out the problems with this season. Besides Kent, almost every member of the cast has a vested interest in the show continuing in some form in the future, as their livelihoods depend on it, a way that Madix's doesn't. Sheena Shea has also agreed with Kent, pointing out that this is how she supports her family. Sandoval, Tom Schwartz, and James Kennedy all have business interests that depend on the show's continued success. If they are willing to film in the future for Vanderpump Rules season 12, then some form of the show will exist. I won't lie, I've wanted a conversation between Madix and Sandoval all season. I kept thinking back to the scene between Doubt and Sandoval in Miami, a tearful exchange that was both heart-wrenching and a little bit ridiculous, mainly due to Sandoval's overly theatrical nature. Kent isn't wrong in pointing out that these conversations are part of the job. In defending her choice to walk out of the reunion, though, Maddox cites the Miami conversation as Th.